Hey guys, I'm Albie Preston. Today we will be conversating with Daniel. He's from Ghana. He's going to be telling us a little bit about himself, his experience in tech, what brought him to the tech space, what projects he's working on, what projects he's worked on, and where he's looking forward to take his career. So yeah, please stay tuned in our little conversation for today, and I hope it's interesting. Bye. Okay, so good morning. I'm Albie Preston. We're gonna have a conversation. Just feel comfortable with what you're gonna be talking about. Elaborate as much as possible, and yes, you can go ahead and introduce yourself whenever you're ready.
Oh, okay. My name is Daniel Brodu, and I'm a final year computer science student in K University. That's Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology here in Ghana. Yeah, I think I'm also a software developer. I've been in the job for, I've been in the space for like 3 years. Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Okay. So like what interests you to be in the tech space?
Funny story because what gave me, interested. I had that interest from, I think, my first time I went to a lab, a Karoska Innovations lab. Um,
Mhm.
it, it's in K University. That time I didn't know how to code at all. I didn't know how to code at all. So when I entered and I saw one of my, my past was my mentor then. So
Yeah.
I asked him. He was writing some codes and it was really really fancy. He would write the code and he was doing front end development, right? He writes the
Hmm.
code, the interfaces and everything. It really really intrigued me, right?
Yeah.
So I asked him, how should I start? I want to learn how to. I want to really learn how to code. So where should I start from? How should I
Yeah.
start? Yeah. So I think because of the enthusiasm I showed at that moment, he
Hmm.
just, so he took me as a mentee. He showed me the road, the pathways, the roadmaps, and everything to get started. Um, then I think gave me a list, a couple of projects, small projects to work on. Then he officially took me as an intern in a startup company that he was building at that moment. So let me see, that was my starting point in tech, and put it that way. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So what's your future end goal? What are you looking forward to? Um, yeah, so what are you basically looking forward to in tech?
Um, I'm looking forward to I mean the long-term goal right now is to build a startup for myself. I
Yeah.
mean, just yeah, being the tech, because I love tech. I love being innovative,
Mhm.
creating solutions for people to use them. And I think if personally, if I explore tech very, very well in diverse ways, it's going to help people. Tech is very, very diverse if you explore it very, very well. So I think my long-term goal is to create a startup for myself. Yeah. And
Mhm.
process of creating a startup. But yeah, let me put it that way. Yeah. So
So like what are some projects you worked on and like what was the difficulties and experience like of working on those projects?
okay. Let me say, I think my one of my projects, one of the projects that I worked on was, I think, a project I built, not only me, with a team, with my team,
Yeah.
for a school in Ghana called Prempeh College. I don't know whether you've heard of it before. It's called Prempeh
Um,
College, right? Yeah, I
mhm.
think one of my boss then um, linked us to the robotics team, right? So they wanted an attendance system. Yeah, you see, I think many of them didn't like coming to class, so they
Yeah.
wanted us to build them for them, a system for them so that they can be able to use place their finger on it on that. I think an IoT device which is connected to the mobile app or the software that we create for them. Then it will register them, or maybe verify whether they're in class or not. So that was the whole idea.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So funny enough, it wasn't even me that brought the idea. It was the students themselves who brought that particular idea that we should. They wanted a system like that too for their school. So we helped them build this system. I think it's still in development though. And another project that I built was a photo shoot booking system. Yeah, I think it's in K University. Yeah, so it's called Enfoni GH. I helped build that system where people during graduations, people can be able to book photo shoots, can be able to book photo shoot. I mean, it was in two parts. That the booking of the photo shoots and registering and everything, and
Yeah.
also buying of the maybe you see for graduation they have the hats, yeah. So like an e-commerce store. So but it's linked together. I don't know whether you get what
Oh,
I'm trying to
okay.
say.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
basically, yeah. So I think also personally, I'm also building a t-shirt customization app that you can also there are tools in the app that you can maybe add text, the color, and so there are some various ads that you want to add to it. Then when you add to cart, then you can be able to pay on that same system. But since it's very robust and very, very big, I've brought in a team that's, I mean, they're mostly my friends, right? That I
Yeah.
want to work with because I'm not having the funds to just be paying them and a whole lot. They're interested in the idea. So
Yeah.
they're helping me build this system because it's very, very big. Very,
Yeah.
very, yeah. So we can even bring in people who want to design and sell on the same platform. Yeah. So
Okay.
that's another project that I goes. I think there are many. If I say I'm talking about them right now,
Yeah.
yeah.
I was gonna ask you, there's a lot of platforms like that. There are websites where people can go and design and have their t-shirts printed out already. So what makes your platform different from like what's already put out?
Okay. So for the t-shirt, we are looking at uh 3D. So maybe the text will be in 3D format. You see, the normal website that you go to, they are mostly plain. You just see the t-shirt over there, just maybe add
Yeah.
the text, the color, or whatever. We want to
Mhm.
make our very intuitive by making it a 3D, modify like 3D, maybe might even go 360. Yeah,
Oh,
and a
okay.
virtual on feature too. That's virtual try-on feature. That's
Mhm.
one like the user can wear the attire on the app, like
Oh, okay.
virtually on the app.
Oh,
So
that's cool.
they are all features we are thinking of adding to it. And the marketplace too as well, where somebody you design, maybe if you're a designer, you want to design your own t-shirt, then not only t-shirts,
Mm.
it's should I say products or maybe apparels? I mean, it's but our main focus is t-shirt, okay? But
Yeah.
we can have hats, we can have school bags, so
Yeah.
many but because we started with t-shirts, that's why I'm being like t-shirt bag.
That's what you're
So
pushing. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's
so
the
so
overlining.
online thing, yeah. So
Yeah.
basically like uh, uh the 360 and the virtual triangle feature and the 3D. That's why I'll say maybe it's kind of can make it a bit different from the other sites that we know of. Yeah. Yeah, I think the other feature that we are brainstorming, we are want to add to it, but now they're not coming to the limelight. So it just
Okay. So what challenges are you facing with that project?
challenges, very I think it's financial, should I say finances, that's a
Mhm.
very, very key project, key problem. Should I say getting the right networks to, the niche too as well. Yeah, getting the people that to market these people, these products to, and I think getting the team to the right team. Yes, let's say the right team who are willing to work. If it comes to the individual, the people who are working on the project, the willingness of the people that's aside the finances and everything. Yeah, people who are willing to get their hands dirty, to be on the computer, to brainstorm. Yeah, that vibe. So I think finances and the networks, and also the willingness of the team to work, because you see there's no money involved and they're just helping to get the thing done.
Yeah.
The thing is not that there, you get it.
Yeah.
It's like I'll do it, I'll do it, I'll do it, I'll do it, like that kind of vibe.
Mhm.
Nobody likes money. No? If there's
Yeah.
money involved, they'll just try and yes be doing something. But because there's no money involved and they're just helping you because they are your friends,
Mhm.
they'll just I'll do it for you. Maybe next week I'll do it.
Yeah, like right now it's just an idea, but until there's money, then it's taken serious. Yeah. So like what advice would you give any upcoming person that wants to get into the tech space? Like
Um,
specifically from Africa, what advice would you give them?
um, Basically, maybe I would say start where you are.
Mhm.
Um, do what you can do. Okay,
Yeah.
and I think also whatever resources that you have, just use them.
Yeah.
Then maybe just start, wherever you are, just start from there. The resources that you have available, just use them, and just do what you can do.
Yeah.
And also I think um, be willing, be willing to do something for yourself. Because I can't
Mhm.
remember when I said, if I didn't push through, if I didn't become very, very enthusiastic with the tech space, with the tech, the whole tech thing. I wouldn't say I would have gotten to wherever I am in terms of tech right now, because I wanted to learn, because I didn't understand the languages, and maybe, particularly JavaScript. It was very, very difficult for me. So
Yeah.
I, I would sleep around 9 o'clock and maybe wake up around 11, then do some coding small, small, then maybe
Yeah.
sleep around again. I'm a student, so we're going to class, that kind of. So it was very, very
Yeah.
tiring. With a couple of months, and I became a bit conversant with the whole thing. Not, the entirety of everything. You are still learning, right? So you just have to just be willing. Yeah. Have that mindset to learn. Yeah.
Yeah.
You have that mindset to learn, you can just get things done. That's the advice I can give to the young ones coming. People who want to learn, go into tech and that
Yeah.
kind of. Yeah.
Yeah. That's with basically any space. You just have to be willing to learn. So yeah.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
are you willing to venture out to other countries like and see how the tech is on that side, or are you more so local?
Okay. I would. Both of them are very, very good. They are all good. Staying
Mhm.
here, because even in Africa, a lot of, if you inculcate tech into the various sectors, like maybe the health, the agriculture, they are going to. It's going to do a lot of things. Okay, and also I'm also willing to go out there
Mhm.
just to expand, just to gain the expertise, to work with people who have more experience than me, and just get their insights on certain things and just bring them. I don't know, but
Yeah.
collaboration, they are all good. But preferably, I also like go outside and, just go and explore my opportunities. Yeah.
Yeah. Which country would you be willing to like go to?
Okay.
Like right now, for example, if you had an idea or the project you're trying to push, where would you want to elaborate that project? Like Where would you want? Where do you think that project would take off mostly?
I think in the US. I think USA has a lot of how should I put it? Because they have a lot of, I mean, they say it's a lot of opportunities, right? Like they have a lot of, I mean, ways and means to be able to get things done when it comes to this kind of platform is very, very, I mean, higher when it comes when doing things in the USA. Yeah, so I'm sure USA is good. Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
yeah. I'm not having a lot of, but preferably I'll say USA. Yeah.
Okay. So like, what do you have anything, else you're working on?
Anything else I'm working on? Yes, I have a couple of I think my projects, shall I say, right now, I think I'm building I'm on a contract building on a food ordering app for a restaurant in my school. I think
Oh,
they sell wachi, fried rice, jollof. Yeah.
okay.
So we went to them and I think we pitched we being software developers and the opportunity to, I mean, build something for them. Just people can be able to order something. I mean, order what they sell. Okay, just first of all to cut down queue because sometimes they have loaded queues. The people can come there plenty, and I mean.
Yeah.
The servings, and so he wanted something that can be able to solve this kind of issue. And so
Okay.
I think I'm working on something like that, a food ordering app, a web app actually, for them. Yeah, so it's still in development still. And I think also what else? I think I also helped build a multi-vendor e-commerce platform for another client. Yeah, another client here in Ghana. Yeah, I think I was because I was linked to build that particular. So I basically did the front end for the client. Yeah, so it's called it's a multi-vendor e-commerce platform. I don't know that if I mean you know Amazon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I think we have Jumia too. So I think it's kind of taking that inside, maybe like Amazon's kind of ways of doing things. I mean, a B2B kind of business, right? So we have sellers who register on the platform, but first they should be approved by the admin,
Yeah.
right? So when approved, then they become verified sellers on the platform. And I think you can also become an affiliate on that same platform. Okay. And yeah, so for the users, you just register as a normal customer, and you see the products that are available from different sellers. The one that you are conversant with, you just tap on it and you just go to the detail side. If you like the product, you just order. And I mean, you put in some details here. It's very, very seamless and short. You see I think real-time tracking too is part of the platform. You can see where your product has gotten to. Maybe it's in processing, it's what is delivered. Yeah, so that whole process. Yeah, so that's a platform I also helped build. I think it was in collaboration with a backend developer. Yeah. Another project was
I want to ask a question, right? So for the food ordering, so they would pre-order and then their food would be packaged and then they would just come pick it up.
Yeah, so we have options for, I think for the client, he wanted options for delivery and
Oh,
the
okay.
pickup.
Pickup,
So
yeah.
in the app, you would have it's a web app basically. So we'll have a delivery and pickup. So the ones that you choose, the one you select is the what is it? The input section that would come. So maybe if you want delivery, obviously you are going to input your delivery details. Okay.
Address,
So if you
right.
pick up, there's no delivery details, it will not come for it yourself. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that section. So we are done. So on the right side, because if you are opening the app on the bigger machine or the laptop, you could see your orders on the side and maybe see or whatever. Yeah, I think the input sections, right? Then I think you just check out. You could you check out. Then it routes you. I think you use Paystack for the payment system. So you just check out and it goes to the user dashboard for you to see what you've ordered. I mean, if it's in packaging, if they are packaging this, if they are doing this, if they are doing that. It's still in development. We are still doing it. We have up to a particular timeline to finish everything. So we are still doing it. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry I cut you off, but you were talking about the other project that you were working on.
The other projects. Some of them are kind of should I say I think just give me a minute, okay? The projects are this. Let me see. Multivendor.
It don't have to be specific. It's just give an idea of like some of the stuff. That's all.
Okay. I also have a project that I have in mind. It's just a mock-up that I want to build. That's for a spare parts. I think we have in Ghana here, there's a particular place called Abosoka, okay, where they sell spare parts like car parts.
Yeah.
I want to build a system for them to connect all the sellers, all the sellers in one place. So maybe onto the app, you could see maybe a particular store, right? So you see a particular store, you tap on the store, you see what the store has to offer. So as I mean, also you can order on that same. Maybe you want to order a spare part or something, anything. You could see whatever the store has to offer. Maybe when it comes to the admin side too, maybe I think for the seller who would upload the product.
Yeah.
Like this, I want to do it. Maybe to make everything very, very simple for them. Okay, I wanted to do it such a way that the spare parts will be there since they are not new spare parts. Like they're not newly something. They're always there. Okay, and most of them sell this kind of products or spare parts. So like it will just be switched, either toggled on or off. Okay, so if you go to the admin part or the admin dashboard, you could maybe toggle your availability of that particular spare part.
Yeah.
So maybe you have doors. So you could toggle that you have doors there in your store. So when somebody comes see it, your product's availability, the ones that are not available, that maybe the next 2 to 3 months you're going to get them. Yeah. So it's just an idea I want to just bring together. I mean, yeah, maybe for the start, I'll do it. Then, because I've encountered so many situations whereby I want to start something and I want a partner.
Yeah.
Because it's like a partner. The drive to get a thing done is not there. They like the idea, but the drive to get a thing done is not there actually.
Yeah.
It's like only you, like you're the only person who has that drive to get the thing done. Do you get me? So like right now I would like to start on my own. Then when it gets to maybe halfway, then I'll just get, if people see that at least it's getting somewhere, maybe the MVP of the product is getting somewhere. Maybe the 1 or 2 sellers have started using the platform. They'll see that there's potential in the thing, so they like to join. That's maybe I'll get my friends who are developers, and maybe we want to make this thing maybe in a larger scale or something.
Yeah.
That's the whole point. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's it.
I mean, that's a lot of us, we have like just ideas and ideas and ideas, and then like maybe 1 or 2 of those ideas will actually execute. And sometimes people are not going to jump on board. People want to see how the
Yeah.
idea is gonna work, what's gonna happen, is there gonna be money before they jump on board? So yeah, that's understandable.
I've experienced this thing, I mean, for like 2 to 3 ideas that I brought up. Was like, I think one of them was an event management, an event platform and a ticket generation platform, which I wanted to build. Before that, I wanted, I think, 2 of my friends who were developers to join me. But it
Yeah.
was like, I was the only one who had the enthusiasm or the eagerness to get a thing done. And I stopped, and because it's like, I mean, we allocated the task for everybody to do, and when doing their part, that kind of thing. I understood them because sometimes they have their things to do. But
Yeah.
like, if you start your thing, maybe just do, as I said earlier, do what you can. I'll just do what I can do. When it gets
Yeah.
to a point, I can't be like, I've built the MVP for
Mm-hmm.
people to, they would see what, I mean, the product has to offer. Not only about money issue. I mean, the innovations and everything has to
Mm-hmm.
offer to potential customers, right? So when they see that, obviously they're going to hop on it, and I mean, yeah.
Okay. Outside of tech, right? What other interests do you have besides tech?
Besides tech,
Yeah.
I my mom actually, let me bring this. My mom sells clothes. I mean,
Mhm.
at Accra. We are, I mean, the capital city of Ghana, really.
Yeah.
And yeah, she's making some money. So I would like to also venture into selling clothing, maybe tall t-shirts, and also
Mm-hmm.
maybe the packers. Yeah, maybe in school I might start something, but maybe outside tech. That's the point. That's the sector momentum. I want to just venture into small. Maybe as part of tech. Yeah,
Yeah.
as part of tech. Yeah.
I mean,
No, I
that
don't
can
really
tie
have.
into that can also
Pardon?
tie into your the t-shirt app that you're
Very,
trying
very,
to make. So yeah.
very good. Very good. So maybe if people who design t-shirts, I mean the good ones, we can just tailor them into, I mean people who actually print t-shirts. I don't know,
Mhm.
just put this, we can source them, get it,
Yeah.
and we get the t-shirts to sell. I
Yeah.
mean, it's a whole new, it's a whole process. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so maybe the my my whole this one has been about tech, but I think I brought in some of 1 or 2 things about different from tech. That's who I want to sell t-shirts, maybe the packets and everything, even shoes, canvases. Yeah, yeah, they're they're really top selling. So I also want to sell them.
Yeah.
I mean, business. I like business. I like to venture into business. Yeah.
Okay. So is your end goal to like start your own business or
Something small. Yeah.
yeah. That's good. I also want to start making my own clothes because I'm more so small. So like to find clothes for small people is really hard. So I want to start making my own clothes and and maybe selling it to small people also. So yeah.
It's very, very, because whatever you do, somebody would like to wear something new. I mean, like to wear something. Yes, like
Yeah.
the guy to just wear t-shirts, like have always change your wardrobe. Get it? Yeah. So clothing, aside food, aside
Mm,
food, is top selling if you venture into it and you just get your niche very, very well.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, the fashion industry is always growing, so there's always space for yeah. But you can also tie that into your app. So that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. I can do that.
So was the clothing brand, right? You're motivated to do that because what, your mom?
Yeah, my mom, because when she started, she wasn't that getting, I mean, something, but And now you could see that people have gotten to know of her branding and everything. Although she doesn't have a store, a store her store yet, but
Yeah.
she stands out by the street. We have something called Tudu, a place called Tudu here in Ghana. Yeah, so she's the people purchase her because they know her clothes are very, very quality.
Yeah.
She sells men's clothing and everything. So I think I got the inspiration from that point. Yeah, I got the inspiration from her. That I also would like to start start selling something when it comes to clothes and maybe food too is very, very important. That's when I get money. I will just venture open my own restaurant or something. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Open your own restaurant. You could cook?
Yeah, I try my best. I try my best. I could cook. I can cook. Like something small. Watch love and the rice. I try my best. My
That's
mom
good.
taught me very so try to cook.
Okay. Is there anything else you'll like to elaborate on as we come close to an end? Is there some stuff you want to talk about that you didn't get to put in?
Okay. Not really, not really. I think I've said everything. I've said everything. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
So, okay. So, can you state your name for me again, please? Daniel.
Pardon?
Your name, please.
Yeah, Daniel Buedu.
Okay. It was nice to meet you. I am Albie Preston. Some of your ideas are pretty nice, and I hope that you execute them nicely. And it's good to see people in tech. Basically, tech is basically like you see a problem, you're trying to solve a problem. So if for example, at your school, the lunch lady, you saw that it was a problem, the lines are too long, it's too much people. So you're trying to solve that problem. So I hope that goes well for you. And so yeah, it was really nice talking to you. I love your energy, you know. So yeah, it
Uh,
was funny.
it was
So
really nice to meet you. Yeah, you're really, really nice to be spoken to or with. Yeah, sure.
all right. So bye.
Bye.
And our end goal for C3 Africa is basically to bring tech to the rest of the world because there are a lot of people, talented people in Africa and all over outside the US that don't have the supporters or the people behind them to push their ideas. So that's basically our main goal is to get you guys, is to get you
Okay.
guys ideas heard. So yeah, it was really nice talking to you.
It's really nice talking to you too. Thank you.
You're
Okay,
welcome.
bye.
Bye.